Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Look here, y'all. We got to get in here quick. Because, I used to give y'all about 5-10 minutes. I used to give y'all about 10 minutes to get in here so we can get this thing started. I ain't giving y'all that no more. China Dog.
Hey.
What's happening, China Dog?
Not much. What's going on?
Not much. Oh, it's a lot going on out here. Good gracious. Well, we're going to talk about this Tyrese situation tonight. We're going to touch on it.
Yeah. I haven't heard.
Oh, you ain't heard about Tyrese and his wife getting divorced?
Oh, I thought it was something new that happened.
Oh, no. Ain't nothing, something new. No, the same old.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it in a minute. So y'all better get on in here, hurry up, get on up in here. Do what you do. You know what? You ain't even got to like the video tonight. Subscribe, though. Don't even worry about all that, man. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notifications button. Leave your comments. I see you in here. $1. What's up, the Queen, Leandra, in the house. Country girl with grit. Mo better. I love that. I love that track. Mo Better Blues, that Spike Lee joint. That was a bad joint right there. The Mo Better Blues.
We love you too, WZD. And thank you, Andrea.
Ayola.
Hey, Ashton.
What's up, Ayola? Facts 100, Josie Ferry, Value Val. What's up, Manuel? Callie Fin-Fan. What's up, Callie? I see you, Janet Cross in the house. Janet Cross in the house.
Oh, my God.
What's up, Honeybee Lee? Yeah, Andrea Davis, Facts 100, Keisha Spady, Latu Haruda. Yeah, I know she from Hawaii. I just know it.
Hey, Empathic Char. Oh. Darlene Brown, hey.
Facts 100 up in cheer. How y'all feel, man? Anitrius.
Hey, Facts.
Everybody. There's Linda Rose.
I want to give a shout out to someone.
Shout them out.
I met her today, and her name is Khalees, and she's going through something with her son, and she's kind of mentally drained, and she knows he's a narcissist, and so it's hard for her because to have to do what she did today against her firstborn child is mentally draining for her. So I told her I would give her a shout out, and I hope that she feel better. And I'll text you later once I'm off of here because I know she's watching, but she's been in bed all day and it's just draining, and I just feel really bad for her. But she wants to come on one day and tell her story too. So
okay. I forgot my water, so I don't be trying to forget that water. No hydration. That's
hey Kim.
Yeah. So she gonna have to come on down one night.
Yeah.
Do what we do. What's up, Dorlin? Delando. Kathy Colby. Donna Smith. What's up, Aquarian? I don't know what this weatherman is doing right now, because one day it's cold, it's hot, it's back, it's forth. Moon's out all night. Okay. All right, something. Donna Smith. Forever Blessed. Victoria Richardson. Okay. What's up, Vio Soul? Caesar. What's happening, champ? Forever Blessed. I see y'all. What's up, Kim?
Okay, so he did it again. I'm just going to shout out everyone. Hey, Alicia. Hi, Donna Smith, Aquarian, Linda Rose, Kim. I said Darlene. Oh, I just got a text from the lady. I guess she heard me shout her out. So she's like, I'm on here. I'm glad you're on here. I think you're going to enjoy it, and I think you're going to get a lot of information. So just, hang in there. Like I said, if you need to talk to me, I'm here for you anytime. So I know it's hard because, like I told you, I was going through it, with my child. So I'm glad that you got a chance to tune in, which is great. And like you said, one day you'll come and you'll tell your story. And we look forward to it. I'm not going to tell your story because it's yours to tell. So,
Oh boy, do I got bugs in here tonight or something? What is going on?
welcome back.
My stuff going crazy. Ooh, my goodness, how did that happen? What is going on? What's up? What's up, y'all? JBE 162. Hey, Alicia and Alicia Renee. David. What's up, Kanita? I see.
Yeah. Hey, Kanita,
And there you go, Kimberly. Ortiz, Miss Amy.
Ashley,
Mm.
JB.
JBE 162. What's up, champ? Forever blessed. Darlene Brown.
That's my girl.
There she go. Miss Brown came to get down. Yes, indeed. What's up, Michaela? Steve Drake in the house. Woo! Honey. Oh, honey is real. Okay. I got that one. Gotcha. I think we got just about everybody. I hope I did. Donna Smith, Kathy Kobe. Ladies, I got a question. I got a question tonight. And since we got representation, let me drink some water or something there. Maybe it's, I don't know what's going on. There we go. Feel better. Maybe I want to know what y'all have against marriage. What is going on out here? What do y'all have against marriage? So, what is happening, ladies? Ladies in here, what's up, Mama Bear? Hold it, my fault. Did we not? Did I skip? Did I skip responses to that? Whoa, shame on me. Can I shout out my Can I shout out my girl? Y'all know who I'm about to say. I say it and I love myself. Hey,
Oh my God.
that felt so good just saying it. Hey, L Boogie, I appreciate that. Mwah. Thank you so much. I just love saying that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Valerie Bates. Mwah. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. David Alexander. Can I give you a pound, champ? Wow. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Jill Allen in the house. Mwah. Thanks, Jill. And Connie Barnes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel better. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed. What's going on? What do y'all have against what do y'all got going on against marriage, man? This social media thing got everybody feeling some type of way. What's going on? What's up, Yo Queen? Hey, Lady Virgo, Mia Miles, Sunshine. What's going on?
I can't speak for other people. I'm gonna speak for me.
So,
I'm given, the divorce rate and everything that's going on right now. I don't think it's safe to get married because that's something you look forward to for a lifetime. And the way things are now, it's like it's not lasting. And,
why is it not lasting?
I mean, for various reasons, because there's toxicity in it. And then you have some people who, I've heard where women are just dumping good men because they're bored.
Bored.
So, yeah.
Bored. Y'all hear that? Boredom. Tyrese bored. She bored. She got bored with Tyrese. She got bored with Tyrese. Tyrese said, "Man, I literally, if I told y'all who she was chasing behind, who was in her DM, who she left her marriage, left her marriage, her devoted husband, successful husband, dark chocolate." She just said, Look at my inbox. Left her marriage off of inbox. Sweetheart, there is no saving that one. No, sir.
Yeah.
No saving that one. No indeed. Off of inbox? What is going on in the inbox? God, so because that's where most of this stuff is happening at.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that inbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it done got people, people's chests inflated like Superman or Aquaman, some type of man, something. Tyrese said, he said, man, if I told y'all, it would shut the internet down if I told y'all who got in her inbox and got her out of her marriage. Got her out of her marriage. How do you get out of your marriage off of an inbox? You left. I guess it was just too much for her.
Nah, people tend to be impulsive and go chase false options. All she saw was options. She didn't know what the options consist of. She just saw options.
And then when she got out of it, it fell apart like it always does. Y'all always thinking the new thing is the right thing, and she chasing back behind him now. Baby, I'll give you the money back. I'll do whatever I gotta do. I'll do this. I messed it up. Cause the situation with dude, he was faking with you. He promised you the world. She deserved what she getting.
Yeah.
She deserves what she's getting.
Yeah.
And she said she's listening to her so-called friends. That's right, yo queen. She listening to her friends tell her. She said he was liking pictures on Instagram. That's the best she got. He likes some pictures on Instagram. Yeah. That's her whole spiel right there. Not he was abusive, he was beating me, he was torturing me, he was this, he was that, he was all these things. None of that. None of that. No, 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 no. That message, what kind of message? And there we have it. It ain't the message. It's the attention. It's the adrenaline. They can't help it.
Yeah.
They can't help it, people.
Yeah.
They cannot help it. I'm saying this because this really wasn't my topic. I heard it. I was listening to the lead attorney earlier, so I'm checking it out, and I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief, total disbelief. Like, no, she didn't leave her marriage based on somebody inbox. I don't know, Maddie. I do not know because Tyrese ain't say it. Tyrese wouldn't say it. He said, "Man, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. But if I told y'all, it would shut the internet down."
Wow.
It's almost like, ladies, y'all would have to close shop if I told y'all who she left me for. That's basically what he was saying. If I told y'all, whoo, she was setting women back 100 and something years
Oh, wow.
of a inbox. Somebody, and this is what I'm saying, y'all. Some people hear that game, they hear that fantasy, and it's so intoxicating. It's so intoxicating. She couldn't turn away from it. She couldn't turn it down. She couldn't say no. She talking about he liked some pictures, but what's going on in your inbox the whole time?
Right.
The whole time.
That's because she knew when she liked pictures, she know what it meant. And so she figured if he liked pictures, then that's what he was on because she know that's what she on.
because see, people. This is how the internet, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all the language. We're gonna keep talking about this language, and we're gonna talk about it slowly every night because we're gonna get this. The words in this language having duality, meaning one thing and something else at the same time. The language. She knows that what it means to her when she sees all of these men, and she ain't got nothing but men following her mostly. She knows what it means to her.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, you like so and so's picture." She's looking at him like, "Oh, so you getting the same adrenaline hit that I'm getting? You getting that same hit I'm getting, huh?"
Hmm.
Guys, guys, for everybody, for everybody, I'm bringing this up. I'm talking about Tyrese because that dude really was about keeping his family together. But I'm saying this because this is somebody we would call a superstar, right?
Yeah.
So if it's happening to superstars, that inbox, what do y'all think? What type of chance do we have? We're mere mortals. We're just regular, ordinary people.
See, but them options ain't out there like we think. We think that these people go off to a bunch of options. It's not like that because we're all dealing with the same dating pool no matter what.
Yep. And she and his ex-wife is beautiful.
Yeah.
Is absolutely, she is a showstopper.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
And she is in the doo-doo now.
Yeah.
She walking around in the doo-doo like, whoa, whoa, hey, hey, hey. I'm better than this now. Hold up. Hold up. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You walked right in that. Walked right in it happily. Sold your family for nothing.
Yeah.
And she ain't get nothing. All of y'all think that they just ran off to somebody who was richer, somebody who looked better, somebody that was this, that, that, this, that, that. And when you find out, like Tyrese, he found out he got some people in his ear, they letting him know what's going on. And he saw it in disbelief, like, ain't no way, it's no way you left me for that. It's no way. Nah, you ain't do that. She's sitting there like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Baby, please, please, let's save this family. Yeah, let's save this. Come on, baby. I know I messed up. I messed up. I
Yeah.
know you right. You right. You got me. You got me. You got me. Come on. Let me back in. Let me back in, please. Come on, man. Come on. We talking about a kept woman, y'all.
Yeah.
We talking about a kept woman. We ain't talking about somebody got to go out there and work a job, then work a part time. You know, just so the baby can get some new shoes for Christmas. We ain't talking about that. We talking about somebody who he got a garage for his cars, she got another garage for all of her cars,
Yeah.
and ain't none of them less than a Bentley. She living. Go to the mall and just say, all right, everything in my size, just put it in the car, send it to the house, man. I ain't even going to the mall. Bring it
Right.
to my house. We're not talking about somebody average, guys. We're talking about someone who is kept, someone who this guy is taking care of this woman and madly in love with his wife. Madly in love with his wife. and she got somebody in her inbox. See, when I see women not throwing flames at people like that, see, that's that sisterhood. Cause see, if Tyrese was out here just doing, if Tyrese got caught up doing something stupid, he done left a good woman, a good woman, a good devoted woman, a good boring woman. Yes, a good boring woman. Guys, y'all know something? That boredom, that boredom. For people who cannot deal with somebody that's boring, they love chaos.
Yes.
They can't live without chaos.
Yeah.
They need chaos. And if they need it and they're living like that, they're living for chaos, then that's all your life with that person is going to be chaos. They only acknowledge chaos. They can't just see. A lot of us don't understand when they call you boring. I'm glad to be called boring. I'm glad. I'm proud of it. I'm gonna get some T-shirts to say yes, I'm boring. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get some T-shirts to say it. I'm boring. Yes, you going my woman gonna know what time I get home from work, where I'm at, who I'm on the phone with, whatever. She gonna know my whole program back.
Yeah.
You know why? Cause I ain't got nothing to hide.
Right.
I ain't running no game on her. That's my life. Hey, baby, it's just pretty boring. Let's go on a vacation, spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's boring. Guys, for when you find yourself in that place where this is just boring, when you find yourself with somebody who calls you boring, yeah, that's a compliment. You're boring. That means that you ain't got no game with you. You ain't running no game on nobody. Yeah, you just being straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a difference between people who got game. Yeah, that game. Yeah, now those exciting relationships that they're talking about, those are the ones they leave you for. That's the one in the inbox. The one that's lying to them, feeding them that fantasy, just giving
Yeah.
them. Oh man, we look. I got us 2 tickets. We going to the moon, baby. Tyrese ain't never took you to the moon. I just got off the phone with the dude. What's his name? On Twitter, you know. What's the dude's name? What's his name? The billionaire, rich guy. Elon
Oh,
Musk. I
yeah.
just got off the phone with Elon Musk, baby. I got us 2 tickets. We going to the moon. I'm gonna take you to the moon. Tyrese ain't gonna take you to the moon. See, we thinking that the inbox got to have something crazy like that in there, right?
Mm.
Don't, and it don't. It don't. It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's excitement. That's the adrenaline. Oh, I'm cheating. I ain't supposed to be doing this because I'm married, and my spouse don't know what we doing. This feel good. That's exciting to those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even just that either. A lot of us think that they just run off to go take vacations and do this. There are other elements added to that. A lot of them run off because they like to go call drugs exciting, drinking, partying.
You go.
You got to think about these rock stars, how they spent their money and had women and drugs around because it was exciting to them. It's not just vacations and everything. When they run off for excitement, I mean, it's limitless.
You all right?
Yeah. Oh, I was just reading the comments too. I thought you saw something. I was done talking.
No. I was looking at Roxanne. Roxanne got a question. She said, "I still get voicemails and haven't seen them in over 7 months. I got one today saying he misses me." Yeah, what you think he was gonna say?
Right.
It's been a long time. You don't warm out now. Is it worth breaking no contact to say I've moved on? Stop contacting me, even though it should be implied. Well, if you say something, remember, you're dealing with the Pied Piper. He just wants you to hear his voice. Because if he can just get a crack in that door, he can stick his toe in that door before you slam it. Because he gonna come in there, he gonna lay it on thin. Hold it, Roxanne. Hold it. Just let me talk real quick. I know you ain't interested. That ain't what I called you for. Okay, that ain't even what I'm calling you for. I just wanted to tell you that, man, yeah, you was right. I wanted to just tell you. I wanted to be fair. I wanted to be a man about it. Tell you was right. You was right, okay? You win. You were right. I was wrong. I see that now. I see the error in my ways now. Okay. So you don't got to keep on, avoid me and going through this. We could be friends. We could be cool. No, it ain't all like that. Like, like I'm gonna just be bugging you. No, I realize you a good woman. You a hell of a person to even, get to know. And he just gonna keep spitting it right from the top of his head in desperation.
Yeah.
Okay. In desperation. Cause see, the longer he keep you listening, you hear that voice. And remember, guys, when they come crawling, begging back, you're getting that happy voice. You're getting that voice that you got when they liked you, when they were pursuing you. And now, yeah, he got to step it up a little bit. But remember, they coming back with fleas now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he coming back with fleas. If you think he was bad the first time, he gonna come back with some changes because he been out there with them other people, and he coming back with different demons. You
Yeah.
did. So that's why it's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
Cause now he done been mixing up with other people and he get those spirits off of these other people. And now he want to come back to you. He want to come back to the safe haven. He want to come back to where it's boring.
Yeah.
Cause he been out there in all this excitement out here. Mm-hmm.
Yep. One thing y'all got to understand, they get drained too. And they come back to home base. They get drained.
Come on.
That's why they need us around, because at some point they need to recuperate. And they need that boring. You don't know what they got themselves into out there, who chasing them, who looking for them, the police or whatever. And they come back to you because they know you going to clean it up.
Come on. Say it like it is. Donna Cunningham. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the love. Ashley. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat, Ashley. Ashley said, I've never been married. And I'm 39. Haven't found a man that's worthy. Honestly. Okay.
I mean, she probably interpret that as to worthy of what she have to offer, like what I explained to you when we talked this morning.
Mm-hmm.
When I said that the reason why I'm not dating right now is because I feel like that person don't deserve what I have. They deserve better than what I have to offer right now. And so maybe
y'all hear what she said, ladies and gentlemen? Because it take a lot. It take a different type of level. It takes a different level of person to be able to go inside and say, hold up, man, you deserve better than what I got to offer you right this moment. Let me get this together.
Yeah.
That's just accountability, people. When you real with yourself, and again, like in Ashley's case, she's saying, look, man, I'm 39 and I haven't found a man that's really worthy.
Right.
And I'm saying this, because it's going to come down to some either finance or whatever it is that you're looking for in that situation. So my thought on this is, Ashley, find somebody that got a good spirit. Find somebody that has a good spirit, and then see if you can find the other things that you like or that you need in there. Because we've been taught, guys, y'all got to understand something. Right now, in this age of social media, guys, this devil is just rewiring everybody's mind, and it's going haywire, and want everybody to think that we crazy, and sure enough lost our minds. You don't know what requirements you have now. Okay, this is what I saw on the internet. That's what I want. And ain't nothing but a bunch of craziness on the internet.
Yeah.
Find you somebody with a good heart. Find you somebody that's boring. Boring. Guys, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm going to be the most boring person. That's probably why I got left the first time, the last time. Because I'm boring. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is go to work, make my money, make sure everybody in the house got what they need, go on some family vacations, have good holidays, some nice cookouts, play some cards, talk smack, play my drums, do me. That's basically all you're going to get out of me for the most part. I'm gonna send you flowers. It's going to be romantic. It'll be nice and all that, but it's going to be boring. You're going to know what time I get home every day. I love chicken, so you're gonna have to, pretty much be an expert at making chicken because I love it. There it is. That's the secret. You be like, look, Harry, man, look, man, I'm not making chicken today, bro. All right, make shrimp today, man. Make something. Just meet me upstairs in a minute when we finish. There we go. That's it. That's all you're getting. That's all you get. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring. And look, my phone gonna be faced up when it's down. You can use my phone. You be going through my phone. You ain't gotta go through my phone because you got access to the phone. My phone is faced up. I don't turn my phone over. You got the code. You got the code to the phone. Okay, we on the same program. We on the same package. Same phone package. Okay? Same phone line. There you have it.
I'm glad. I'm glad you said something, Ashley, because I did see that, and you said exactly what I was going to say. So yeah.
What?
Because Carlos asked, could it be somebody didn't ask for her hand, and she said that they did. So
it is. It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. You got to be in a different place to be able to say no. Because guys, you get the right person in your life just once. The rest of your life is perfect. Rest of your life is everything in your life after that is perfect. You keep letting these fools in your life, man. You're not gonna live a happy day. You ain't gonna have a happy day because every time they see you smiling, they whoa, what you around me and you smiling? Well, let me see what I can do about that. Because we're going to change that. Yeah.
Let me answer this question. She said, will a narc leave you alone if you threaten a restraining order? Nope, that's a boundary, dear. They don't like boundaries at all. And I see your other comment, don't give up on love. It's okay to say you're not ready right now, but to just give up on love, I wouldn't. I can understand if you just don't want to date right now and you're perfectly fine wanting to, feel that way. But do not give up on love. It's out there. It's out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all, we just in a time. And you know what, guys? I'm going to tell y'all, it's a beautiful thing that the dating pool out here is so trashy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing. Because when you meet somebody that's decent, that's boring, and you don't got to go through their phone. You ain't at work all. See, let me tell y'all what boring is like. Can I describe it for a moment? Boring, a boring person, a boring spouse. You're not at work or at home all day wondering what your spouse is doing all day on their phone. Who they calling? Who they creeping with on their lunch break? You ain't worrying about stuff like that. Because y'all having little silly conversations all day, just, several times a day. Hey, babe, what you do? Oh, my goodness, babe, I kicked my toe this morning. I had to get up and go to the bathroom. Goodness gracious, man, my toe is hurting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the boring life right there, y'all. That's the boring life. Hey, look, you ain't got no STDs, when you get,
Yeah.
you ain't got to use no protection or nothing. It's just straight, everything is everything.
Oh my God.
It's all love. It's all incredible. See, when you get in one of those real exciting relationships, yeah, you got to wear two condoms. Mhm.
And you got to make sure they put it on.
Oh, you got to wear two of them because they got some stuff that bust them condoms now.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They got some stuff out there to bust a condom. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Not,
wow.
not even a problem.
I'm so far behind.
When you live in one of those exciting relationships, man, you add the clinic. Look, you trips to the clinic and everything. And listen, this how crazy it is. They be at the clinic and still chuckling. I'm at the clinic, but whoo, man, it was so exciting though. Yeah, it was fun though. Like I know I'm burning, but I know I'm 50 and I'm burning. I'm at the clinic at 50, but it was exciting though, right?
Yeah.
That's the kind of conversations they having, people. That's how they living. That excitement that they chasing. Listen. The excitement you think that they're having, that's no you all the way wrong. You ain't nowhere near. You're not even warm. No, that's boring. Oh, you just want to go on a daggone vacation somewhere to some beautiful island and just me and you with all these other people here. It's just gonna be me with you. Then you're gonna want to hold my hand in front of everybody. Then you're gonna want to kiss and be all lovey-dovey when Shorty over here trying to give me that look. She give me the eye, and you blocking all of the play I'm supposed to be getting in here. And then you want to go out here at night under the stars. Man, it's dark outside. That's you think they out there walking on these beautiful beaches, basking in the moonlight, and they just holding hands and embracing a kiss and I love you too, man.
I can't say what. Infinite definitive. Oh my God. You see?
Yes, it do. Yes, it does. Yeah, I said it does. Yes, it do. You better ask somebody.
Oh my God. I hate when you go to the doctor, and this the part that gets me. They say, make sure you tell your partner, like who I'm like, what?
See, that's the other side of that exciting relationship.
Yeah.
They ain't telling nobody.
Nope.
They're going to wait for you to tell it.
Yep.
They're going to wait for you to tell it. Because, see, if you tell it, then you had it first. Yeah, see, that's that adrenaline right there. That's that adrenaline rush. You sitting there like, whoa, and then you get to arguing and fighting and going crazy in there, and the police come, somebody get locked up, and man, then y'all go to court, and then y'all be fighting in court, and then y'all back in love again. Guys, that's the kind of relationship these people live for.
Yeah.
Listen, man, y'all can say what you want. They want that excitement. They not interested in, oh man, we just gonna hold hands and we gonna go on these excursions together, and then we gonna, oh my goodness, man, horseback riding, no, man, nah, man. Nah, you go horseback riding. I want a phone bone with one of my other honeys for a little while. Cause that's what they do. That's what it is. That's what they got, people. Man, we really be believing and thinking that these people, we really feel like they must got a lot of love for us. They must, they really they out there with this new person, and everything is just peaches and cream and stars stacked to the ceiling, and everything is just tremendous, and we just got, we got this, they got this vibe and this connection, this unlike anything that anybody ever had. It's like they got that Bobby and Whitney thing.
Yeah.
Bobby and Whitney, man. We be sitting there looking at relationships like Will and Jada. Guys. Don't mimic somebody else's trash relationship and say, yeah, that's us, baby. Bobby and Whitney in there, both of them smoking crack, and God rest her soul. I love Whitney Houston music.
Yeah.
You know. But when they was in that relationship, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They both getting high. They don't, and they fighting. They getting high and they fighting.
Yeah.
That was the relationship. That was it. Police come. Hey man, let's go somewhere else. Get high. Get high. Let's have sex. That's a relationship with a narc. They want to fight, take you through all kinds of anguish, craziness. And then when they see you really falling off, then they want to say, okay, let's make up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't gonna say it, they just like, okay, let's do it. And after we do it, then okay, we cool. We start it over again tomorrow. And really, they looking at you like, now tomorrow, I'm gonna be dogging you again. So when you wake up, you better be running. You better be ready.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't stress enough these people ain't happy, Lord. It's like, I don't know.
But you wasn't always in that space. You wasn't always in that space. And there's so many people that they don't believe it. They like, nah, Joe, ain't no way. Because that's what Tyrese was at. Tyrese was like, man, ain't no way. It's no way you left me for that. It's no way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to believe it. And guys, that's what we talking about when, when we say things like, they take you through so many things that are so shameful that you don't even want to say it. You just want to hide it. That's how he looked. He looked like he just want to hide it. Like, man, look, Joe, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't want to know that I can't even do it. It would shut the internet down. If y'all found out who this chick was running behind and destroyed our home, our marriage, and gonna fight me for my money, that's cruddy. She cruddy. Told him, look, baby, he met her and he's like he said, she had on a $10 dress when I met her, and then she need millions. Really? We've been married 3 years. She feel like 3 years is worth millions? What did you do? And in the whole 3 years, was all she was doing was, hey, if I could get him, I can get better than him.
Yeah.
I can get another one. And another one. And then she ran in and found out, whoa, the inbox demon has done threw us a dud. And meanwhile, I done destroyed my family. Good gosh. I would not want to have to live that down. And guys, again, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again. I wish I had Tyrese on here, man. I know he'd love to just burn rubber on this situation. Everybody, we be wanting to cheat back. We want to get them back. She got to live this down.
Yeah.
He had a superstar that was totally devoted to her. No rumors, no outside kids, not even rumors. He in Hollywood and he ain't got no rumors on him. As much as he a singer, he an R&B singer now. Come on, ladies, y'all already know.
Yeah, but he got some codependency issues because he did an interview and they asked him, why is it good to be alone? And he said no, because a person will off themselves. So he jumps right into whatever vice he used, other relationships or whatever. I mean, it's not like he take time to work on himself. So I mean, he can't just call out what somebody else did, not saying what she did was right, but he also has to take accountability for what he is, and that's a codependent, because he can't be alone.
So can't none of us be alone, China.
I
That's
can.
we were listen. We are designed to be together. Okay, like it or not, you were put here. I was put here. Listen, men and women we were not designed. God did not design us to be independent of one another. As a matter of fact, He made it a requirement. God made it a requirement that we do intertwine with one another, or we cannot live. Woo! Did I give it to her, y'all? Did I
But
give it
you
to
gotta heal first,
her?
because
Okay.
you'll be no good for the next person.
Yes, you do. You got to heal. You got to get your mind right, but we need each other. There it is. It's set up. It's set up so we can we can sit here and we can say I identify as this, that, and I'm a tree right now and I identify as a cat or whatever you want to say. But at the end of the day, if you want to live on, if you want to go further than your life, then we are required. We are required. Do y'all hear me? It is a requirement that we have a relationship with one another,
Yeah.
an intimate one. Because without that, we all perish. We all perish. So we not just and see that's what this internet is for real, for real. It's for division. It's to keep us divided. The men out here talking crazy. Men out here talking crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I look at some of the stuff the females are saying out there. I be like, good gracious. I don't even listen to it. It's so ridiculous. And then when I hear men, I hear guys saying, I be like, fellas, what y'all doing? Y'all got us looking as crazy as some of these females are talking crazy like that, which you don't need.
Right.
How you don't need her? Who don't need her? You only speaking for yourself, because you surely ain't speaking for nobody else. We need one another. We ain't here because we like one another. We need one another. And you hear that all over the internet too. I want to be with you because I want you. Not, I don't need you. I want you. You don't need each other? Really? How you gonna go further? How you gonna have children? How you gonna have a family without her? Without him? How you gonna have it? Oh, you gonna have that dysfunctional one. That one is putting all these crazy people out here. That one that's like these fools in the dating pool out here. Yeah. Okay.
I
Cool.
personally don't see nothing wrong with not needing somebody.
You don't? Okay.
No, I don't.
You entitled to your opinion.
That don't mean that you don't want them. I mean, you could flip it. You ain't gotta need somebody to want them, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See how we have been conditioned to go against the grain. I don't need you. I don't all right, yes you do. We do. It ain't just you, it's all of us. All of us that want to go another generation. Now, for everybody that don't need somebody, you know, I'm saying figure that part out early in life. Don't say, okay, I done got my children, I done did what I did. You know, now I don't need nobody. I'm good. Don't do it like that. That ain't fair. You know, and especially in our older years, you know, that ain't even cool. In our older years, you know, that ain't cool. You know, we supposed to be at the age where we just, you know, we getting ready to grow into the 70s and be ready to change each other diapers and everything. You did? Yes. Change each other diapers. At the rate we're going, man, it's rough. It's gonna be rough because this internet has told us that we don't need each other. And we do. This internet is lying to us, y'all. It's lying. Got us scared to get married now. We scared to talk about it. Whew, man. We're gonna keep talking about it though. Thanks for that super chat, Ashley. Mwah. Ashley said, I'll be boring, but I'm going to do it solo.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Say, I'm going to be bored. That's right. I ain't going to have nobody treating me all crazy. And we got a relationship. Come on, man. There ain't no fun in that. Lady Virgo, mwah. Thanks for the super chat, Lady Virgo. Says, my husband's phone went silent. Wow. And he had a passcode suddenly after 12 years. Man, that evidence in that phone, y'all. Y'all see that? That's the session for tonight. That cell phone will tell the entire story. Boy, and that story is ugly. That cell phone got all the info, it got all the videos, it got the pictures. They sending each other back and forth. It got those intimate messages. That stuff will make you sick. It will make you sick when you see the person you love. You love this person. And you see them jokers send somebody an intimate picture and say, I'm thinking about you. I miss you. Man, that first time you see that, man, it might buckle your knees.
These men nowadays, they video the sex sessions. So it'd be some of that in there too. It'd be videos of them having sex with other women. Ain't just pictures.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's sexting. That's the adrenaline. They are so excited about, just this this secret they got.
Yeah.
It's so exciting, but they gotta tell it. They gotta tell it, y'all. That's the crazy thing about information. Because and I've learned this even, during my sessions, that narcs, they gotta tell their story too. They gotta tell it when they dogging you. If they ain't got a friend because they done ran all their friends off, they gotta call somebody. They gotta tell somebody they dirt.
Yeah.
Yes, they got to, because it beat them up inside because they feel like they got away with something.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I got a secret. I got a secret. Yes. Oh, I did this. I did. Man, oh man. Changed his number. Change his number as often as his. Yeah. That's how they do it.
That probably wasn't often.
Yeah.
It changed his underwear. Okay.
What's up, Manuel? Manuel said, let these fools go, people. They play whatever actor in whatever movie that they are in. And that's all it really is. Lights, camera, action. Who are they for this person? Really, when you think about it, it's just like walking into a Hollywood studio. Lights, camera, action. Here you go. They playing a new role.
Yeah.
Every time they meet somebody, they playing a new role.
Yeah.
And they always casting for a new role. Man. Boy, this chat is on tonight. Wait, Empathic Char. Thanks for the super chat. Empathic Char said, "Hurry, yo, I've been alone. I've never been alone. I need it. I need it. I need to be right now. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Char? That's how, and sometimes that's what we need to be. We need to be by ourselves for a little while, and figure this thing out. Because if you keep on going, that's what the narc doing. That's how the devil do it. They ain't, and that's why they never find what they want, because they can't be alone.
Yeah.
They like, I can't do it. It's gonna hurt. I can't do it.
And if you noticed in the Bible, when God talked to people, they were always alone. And that's why God need us alone, where he can speak to us, because we'll be taking outside advice over what he's trying to tell us. So sometimes he needs us in that space so that he can talk to us.
Wow, that was deep right there. That was deep right there. I like that one. Trying to say, yeah, man. Sometimes we gotta go out there and do what we do and speak to God, like, let him speak back to us, and and we got to, guys. You can't just sit back there every day, all day, and you know, I'm with somebody and I'm tired of being with this person and I'm gonna just jump over here to this person. I ain't even gonna take no time off. I ain't gonna get myself together and clear up my issues from this situation. It's like, come on, y'all. Come on. You gotta take some time. You
Yeah.
gotta take some time to clear your mind to see where you going wrong at. You know, you got to clear your mind. When you figure out, hey man, this is where I've been going wrong. And a lot of times we figure out like we looking at it like I'm so dependent on a relationship with somebody that I've totally lost myself.
Yeah.
I've totally and completely lost contact with the person inside this vessel. I'm just running to this one, running to that situation. I'm just trying to be relevant in a relationship you know, and it's like, come on, y'all. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. I saw Linda said, but there has been no accountability. Let me explain to y'all. See, we sit there and we want them to be held accountable. Their actions is going to force accountability because everybody case has to go before trial before God. And that's why a lot of them come running back and hoovering because they cases before God. And they have to face God for
Woo.
things that they've done maybe previously in their past because they run so much that it's going to take time for what they did to us to catch up to them. They still running from their past. And so, let God hold them accountable. That accountability is going to come. But if you allow God to step in and hold them accountable, it's going to be far greater than anything we could ever wish. And so just let their case come before God and let them go to trial before God and let God convict them. And that's going to be their accountability.
That's right. Let them go, continue being how they've been. And y'all, again, we always think that they got this they got a hall pass, like, they're not gonna get their karma, they not gonna go through it. God gonna let them just get away with this. I'm telling everybody to say that out their mouth. You a lie. You a lie. You a lie. If you even think, if you even thinking in that direction, they just destroyed. Okay, like we talking about tonight. This female just destroyed her family, chasing behind somebody else, some broken promises. And y'all think that God, oh, she beautiful, so yeah, she just gonna get away with that. You think so?
Yeah.
Because that's what she thought. That's what she thought. She ain't she. You'll see. You'll see. She
Yeah.
already getting it. She's already getting it. She's trying to monetize herself right now. She's only relevant right now because of who she was with. Now watch it dwindle away.
And that's how you know that's all she was with him for. So she
Mhm.
was with him to build a brand for herself.
Got
And
she got to listening to that Jezebel spirit in her ear.
yeah,
Yeah, listening to that Jezebel. Man, an idle mind is the devil's workshop.
yeah,
Guys, y'all, you let the wrong person get in your ear with a bunch of stupid craziness.
yep,
Yeah, that's what it's gonna make you. And as you can see with her, she ain't the only one.
yeah,
Nah, man. I'm just like, but again, guys, we gotta take people like that and we gotta see the how it relates to us. We got to see how it relates to, because see, on right now you're on the outside and you can look to that situation and say, wow, what would make her do that? What would make anybody do that? If that was Tyrese doing like that, he man, it ain't a dude on the internet. We would be clowning that fool. If it was Tyrese doing that, guys, man, it'd be special bulletins all over the internet. We would be dogging him. That fool just left his beautiful wife for this crackhead in his inbox. Bullet holes, botched body job, whatever, in his inbox. Made up, caked up, eyelashes all the way out, like wings. And he left his wife for that madness. The internet would be dogging him if he did something crazy like that. And his wife just did it. They guys, this internet is undefeated. I'm telling you, it's undefeated.
Yeah.
You can jump out there and get to feeling yourself and thinking that you better than what you are.
Yeah.
It'll make you think that. And see, when you're a woman and you married, okay, it's one thing if you got a social media that you building for the purpose of a business. Because if you look at those accounts, those people usually don't really interact with the followers like that. They just pretty much they pushing their brand, you know, or you're building one. But if you just in here in everybody in your inbox and you just man, it ain't no saving you. People like that will never be happy because they always feel like it's something better out there.
Yeah.
I know it. I know I'm with Tyrese, but I just feel it. It's something better. I feel it. I'm telling you, I got an epiphany. Then Ray Junebug came through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'll come send my helicopter over there right now. I'm telling you, we going to the moon. I got Elon Musk. I got a text from him to send you the text. We got tickets. We going to the moon.
And Scottie Pippen's wife did it too. Let's not forget about her.
Same thing.
Isn't she still with Michael Jordan's son?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Scotty watched that little dude grow up. Now he's with his wife. Good God.
Man.
Good God. Man, Joe, this internet is undefeated, y'all. It's undefeated. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really understand that connection right there between them. But I mean, it is what it is. It ain't my business. I could really care less. I look at everything from the aspect of when we wonder what happened to the family, the traditional family. This is what happened to it. And this generation, guys, our generation, think about it. Our generation, we're the first generation to be like this that we know of. We're the first generation where, the kids' great grandmama still go to the club on the weekend. Still go to the club on the weekend. Pop, you don't even know where Pop at.
Did you hear about those two kids in Florida that escaped the group home and went and stole some guns out of house and had a shootout with the police? The little boy was 12 and the girl was 14.
No.
Oh my God, yes. And they say the little girl ended up getting shot, but they said they got sentenced to juvenile detention or whatever, and they get probation. It was like, where do you do that at? And that's where I'm saying society makes stuff like this okay, where they give these kids who do something like that a slap on the wrist, and then that they don't learn anything.
They don't. And something I was thinking about too, like I was telling y'all last week about the guys in DC. They had just rolled up to the restaurant, jumped out the car. You imagine sitting in a restaurant, a nice restaurant, eating, and some fools come in there and tell you to get on the ground and give me your cell phone and your wallet. I'm like, what y'all think this is? Madam Zenobia's in Uptown Saturday Night? What is going on? By the way, that was a plug for Uptown Saturday Night. I'm old school, love Uptown Saturday Night. Who do y'all remember Uptown Saturday Night? Man, they go in there and rob the place. I'm thinking, y'all stealing people's cell phones? Y'all stealing cell phones. That's going to lead the police right to you like it did. And now they gone, right? Which is a good thing. But my question is, if y'all don't have money to buy nothing, if y'all out here robbing restaurants, not the restaurant itself, but the people eating in the restaurant, and then outside robbing people for their leftovers. The bag they give you for the leftovers, they robbing the people of the bags. It was unbelievable. I said, man, hold it. Now, if y'all robbing people and doing stuff like that, where y'all get the money to get the gun from?
Right.
Where they getting the money to get these weapons? Because last time I went to the gun store about 2 weeks ago, to get a cheap gun, you need $500. They start at around $500. So where they getting all these guns from? Because it's shooting every single day. And they are not short of guns. They not short on bullets. They not short on none of that. But they out here robbing people. Come on, somebody make it make sense, man.
I mean, you can go to gun shows and get guns. You can go, and all guns are, huh?
They not free.
Yeah, but I mean, if the gun is used, it's not expensive.
Oh, I've never been to a gun show before.
I've been to, I bought my gun from a gun shop and it was cheap. It was brand new though, but you can find some, because I didn't pay much for mine, but they're not that expensive like you think. Not anymore.
Oh, wow. So that's the hookup. Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't know.
I bought a 9mm on sale for like what, $250.
Oh wow.
New. Yeah.
Wow. I know a 9s usually start about $700.
Yeah.
Wow. I ain't know.
Yep.
Well, but still, okay. $250. We talking about dudes who ain't even working nowhere. What they doing? They peddling. They not making no real drug money because drugs legal now. They done cut their hand. They done cut the underworld. They done cut them out. They done cut them out. They got to buy the weed and you got to have guns. What they scamming? I mean, maybe they scamming or something like that. But you go get the guns. How you get the guns? Where you get the money to get the guns? Because everybody, all of them got guns. So okay, let's say they went and bought 5 9mm for $250 each. That's still $1,000. That's $1,250.
See,
They use $50. Ain't no way they fit. Ain't no gun no $50 now.
See, but in black neighborhoods is what they have is called community guns, where it's everybody share the guns. That's the thing, to do what they need to do with it. It's called community gun. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, none of them look like they, short. They don't look like no shortage of weapons out here. Is what I'm saying.
It's not.
So, oh boy. That's the world we are in, good people.
Yeah.
We got to face all that craziness. And then you got to go home and figure out what is going on with this fool that you live with. Wow, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're going to open up the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do what it do. Anybody want to come in, rap about it tonight? Everybody sleepy on a Wednesday. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, because, hey, I am here for it. Yes, indeed. I just, man, I'm like every day, man, we go through this stuff and it's like it just every day you hear another story and everybody's watching. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I guess the main irritating part is that we'll sit here and and on this side of the fence, honestly, we looking back at it and we like, man, it ain't gonna be like that long, y'all. Just chill, just hang out, just hang out. It ain't gonna be long. Just give it some time, because this too shall pass. But a lot of people struggling with it, man, and I struggle with it, guys. I struggle. I promise y'all, man. I was struggling with it. I was struggling with it. But again, it's still it always reflected back to me. And
Yeah.
that's why I always say, man, you got to go inward. If you're gonna get this thing really done, you're gonna get it done. You got to go inward. Come on in, Sean. I see you, man. I see
Butterfly,
you, dog.
Butterfly said my narc played games on the phone for hours. Oh no, that's just what he wanted you to believe. He was by no means all day playing no games on the phone.
Why you
That
say
was
that?
just that was just a fact I had that he was texting that person or whatever.
There you go. There you go. It's hidden in the phone.
Yep.
It is hidden in the phone.
I
What's
can't.
going on with you tonight, Big Sean?
What's
Hey,
going on, Hario? Hi, China.
hi.
Man, it's a
Hey,
day in the
hey,
neighborhood.
hey! Guess what? I finally got. I
What you got?
finally got. I finally got the final discard. But this time, I was the one that was discarded. Um, I had a. You remember when I jumped on and I was. I remember and I was talking about I was 28 days and it was the first time I was on here. And I made it 37 days and I jumped back on it the next time. I said, guys, I got to tell you my story. I relapsed after 37 days.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened is that in that 37 days I went no contact. She learned that she could live on her own in that little apartment that she moved to. She found somebody at work that paid her attention. And guess what? When I started making plans and let's hook up and let's do this, all of a sudden she started dissing me and causing fights, so we wouldn't have to go out. If I asked her to come over, she'd start fights so she wouldn't have to come over. And she was talking about and here's the thing about narcissists: listen to them because they will tell on themselves.
Yeah.
They will give you their game plan out of their own hubris and arrogance. They will tell you what they're doing. You just have to listen. Now, when you call them on it, they're not going to admit it because they're pathological liars. But these people, the crazy thing is that these people never, Hario, these people never even knew who we were. We were a figment of their imagination. It, initially, they love bombed us and they idealized us and they thought we were the greatest thing since sliced bread. But the moment we couldn't live up to those unrealistic expectations, guess what? Then they split and they hated everything about us. Then that mission to destroy us was in full effect. But make no mistake about it, their sole mission is to use and abuse. We were nothing to these people. And the sooner we accept that, here's my biggest problem. It's not that she's out of my life. It's not that she's seeing somebody. It's the loneliness. Somebody said in the chat, they were like, I need to be alone. I've never been alone. I agree with that, but it's not easy. Aristotle said we're social creatures. We're meant to be around other people. It's hard.
That's true.
It is hard being by myself. And I'm in other like narcissistic abuse like on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and I listen to them and we talk about the loneliness, right? We talk about the lone. I said, hold on a second, hold on a minute. I said, do you have kids? And they're like, yeah, I've got 2, 3 kids. They live with me. I said, then you're not alone. I said, I get my son every other weekend. I'm in this big old house by myself. And like you said, an idle mind is the devil's playground, and the devil's waiting to, I mean, the mind is the devil's playground. That's where most of our minds, when we're coming out of narcissistic abuse, live in bad neighborhoods. Our minds are not our friends. So I have to wake up every day. I have to ask God, please sever the soul ties I have with that narc. Cut the cord of energy and vitality to that narc,
Tell me
and
something real quick.
I feel better.
Did
I
you
do. I
feel
feel
like
better.
while you were with her,
Do what?
did you feel like you were in a real relationship?
Never. No. No. I never felt secure in that
So
relationship.
tell me the difference between being with somebody and being lonely versus being without them and
Right.
lonely.
Well, obviously being by myself is much better. It's just learning to be by myself. The thing about the narc is, it wasn't all bad. I mean, there was, she was funny, she was attractive, she was exciting, she did offer things, and
Okay.
I mean, it was all a trap. It was all a trap. But at the same time, most people in the chat that are still feeling it, they're still feeling that betrayal. It's the betrayal. It's like, are you kidding me? I put all this energy and
Yeah.
effort and time into you. All of this. I put 110% into this relationship, and you put zero. And then you're gonna diss me
Ooh,
like that.
man,
You're gonna walk out like that. And I'm like, good luck finding some. And I told her that too. I said, good luck finding somebody like that. Good luck finding somebody like me out there. More power to you.
hey man, hey Sean, you just hit it on the head right there, champ. And she ain't looking for somebody like you, Sean. Honestly, we think that they are. We think that they went out there to find the perfect person. That ain't what she went to go look for. She ran right back to the level that she was on.
I think
You see it.
I disagreed that they didn't know us. They know what we brought to the table. They
Yes.
knew us. There's no way they didn't. That's why they run back. They knew
Oh,
exactly what we
Yeah.
brought to the table.
come on.
Yeah, that's a good
And
point. That's a good point.
Didn't Tyrese's wife know what he brought to the table?
right.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
right now, but again, Sean, same situation. We be thinking that they obsessive with money and this and that. That money means nothing to them, man. They're obsessed with your soul. Can I steal your soul?
Yeah.
Steal you from you, and you
Oh,
ain't gonna
yeah.
recognize it.
And well, and I mean, and two, you got to think about it. I mean, they're looking to, part of that crazy making is because that gives them a sense of power over your emotions. The more crazy they make you, the more powerful they feel. This creature is about power and control. And it is about
It
dominance. It's
is.
about
It is. It's about.
arrogance.
It's
It's
about them asserting their dominance.
dominance. Yes, absolutely. But I still go back to, really it comes back to, you say it a lot too. It goes back to healing the inside, man. I've got to be good to me, and I've got to be good to that little 5-year-old that's still inside me that reacted to all that abuse. It's like, yeah, the trauma bond was there and all that stuff like that. I'm through all that, but there is still that loneliness and there's still that betrayal. But bottom line is, it's all a grieving process. I'm still grieving,
It is.
and I don't know how long I'm going to grieve, but I have my moments. I have my good days, I have my good moments, and I have my bad days, and I have my bad moments. The problem or the deal is, I try not to stay there. I don't want to live in bad moments.
Embrace it. Embrace that, Sean. You need every part of this journey that you're on right now. You need it.
Yeah,
You
I know.
absolutely need it. You then don't. If you take a shortcut, you're gonna be back in it. And remember, every time you get back in it, champ, every time you go into some different demons next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's what she bringing back to the table. You
What
know,
did you Hario, did you see in the chat tonight? There were a couple people that said that they had gotten out of the relationship with the narcissist. I don't think they gave themselves enough time to heal and
Mhm.
got into another relationship with a narcissist. Because,
All
I
the time.
mean,
Because you run
like,
it right back. Because you run, and that's what most people do. You got out of one situation that was bad, and instead of sitting your butt down somewhere,
yes,
And
Yes.
hold up. Because see, like right now, like you saying, like, man, wow, I'm feeling lonely. And what's that going to invite? You know,
Oh,
all you need is somebody that's cute to bat her eyes at you, and you like, whoa, hey, this might be what I was looking for. And then you right back in something else that's even crazier than what you had.
put my blinders on and be like, yeah, come on in, come on in. You look nice. You're gonna fill that.
And the
You're
thing
gonna fill
is
that
when
void.
you're not ready, you're willing to do more for somebody that's bringing nothing to the table, somebody who's not even bringing a normal human
Yes.
being to the table.
Yes.
Yeah, you're ready to go above and beyond. So yeah, sometimes we need to just have a seat. Just have a seat for a couple of months. You can't sit down by yourself for a few months, and man, you ain't relationship material anyway, because you're gonna always find yourself chasing somebody. You
Yeah.
because you running from yourself. And that's why all the relationships gonna be dysfunctional. You're like, I can't even live with me by myself. That's
Yeah.
what you really got to look at. Can I stand to live just with me for a couple of months?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not even just that. I mean, you hurt other people because you bring that baggage from that old relationship into a new one. Now you got trust issues. Now you clingy.
There you
And
go.
you don't want to be alone. You're trying to hold on to that person for dear life. Like my therapist told me, she said a secure attachment style is a unicorn. She says everybody has insecure, somebody has an insecure, somebody has avoidant. She said that's secure, nobody is secure. She said that's a unicorn. And you keep mentioning that 5-year-old. What I learned is that 5-year-old inside of me is looking for answers that I cannot give her. So I have to coach her into adulthood. I have
Yes.
to get her to catch up to where she
Yes.
needs to be because I can't give her the answers that she's looking for. And my mother is not here to give it to her neither.
Wow.
So I have to transition her into adulthood to catch up.
That was deep.
What that was deep.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking too, it's like, the worst thing when you're hurting, what's crazy is that need for instant gratification. So there's this need to go, okay, I'm gonna fill up this God hole with this relationship right here. I don't know this relationship, I don't know this person, but I'm so empty and I've got this void. So I'm gonna take this person and try to fill it in where God needs to be, and then I wonder why it all falls apart. So it again, it comes back to you know what I need to do though. Here's my thing, Hario. So I have this really good prayer right in the morning. I pray about the severing the ties and protecting me from Satan and his demons and narcissists and whatnot. And I've got this prayer that I pray from because there's a difference from praying from the head and praying from the heart, right? If I get in the habit of praying from up here, guess what? It ain't go, there's not going to be any emotion behind it. It's not going to feel real. But when I pray from the heart, it's going from the heart to God. I promise. But what I need to remember to do is pray a little bit more than just that one time in the morning because I need it. There are times throughout the day where I need to revisit God and say, okay, hang on a second. I'm feeling a certain way, and I could use some help. And this is what I think it is, and turn that back over, because the problem is too many times people will take their will and their lives back over, right? They'll give it to God in the morning, like, okay, God, you got my life, you got it all, the whole package. And then as the day progresses and things happen, then all of a sudden I find myself wanting to pull back and start to take control back and start to take things back. And it's like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Again, I don't need to be the pilot. I need to be the co-pilot. God's the pilot. I don't need to be driving this plane, not me.
There you
That's
go.
a bad mistake.
Yeah.
Hey man, you on your way, champ. Hey man, again, as usual. Thanks for coming through, bro. Thanks
See
for
you,
coming
bud.
through. You're
Bye,
looking
China.
better.
Bye.
You're sounding better. Take
Yes.
he getting there.
Yeah, he just needs to learn how to be alone with himself.
That's
And
all.
when you can't sit alone with yourself, then there's something wrong with you. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, it's something needs to be fixed.
That's all. That's all. He working on it. Char, how you feeling tonight?
Hi, how are y'all?
Good.
Look,
It's a
I
beautiful day.
wanted to. to say something about, like, I notice there's a lot of people that are really, really anxious about seeing the narc get their karma.
Mm-hmm.
And what they have to focus on is themselves, because it may take some time before they actually be able to see that. My husband is actually narc number 2 for me. I
Mm-hmm.
had one for 6 years right before him and jumped out of that one to jump into this other one.
Woo.
Okay. Now, when I let that one go, and that's actually my oldest daughter's dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I dated this guy as a teenager to 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, I remember when I let him go because he was a serial cheater. And then he was also physical. When I would find out about the cheating, then I break up with him. Then he wanted to stalk me. And I went through a whole bunch of crazy stuff with that one.
Woo. Boy.
Okay. He was actually cutting this narc's tires. Like when we had got together. Like it was
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. And
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
when he got with the woman that he got with, I was already dating dark number 2, who I married.
Mm-hmm.
I was so glad, because then now he can leave me alone. I won't have to go through some of the crazy stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I broke up with him, I was saying to myself, he's not gonna do right by me, because we hadn't broke up and got back together a few times because of his cheating, right? And I just figured, I said, he's not gonna do right by me because I've accepted him back too many times, you know. And so I felt like maybe him losing me would help the next woman. That was my attitude.
Uh-huh.
I really wanted it. I didn't know nothing about this narc stuff, of course, right?
Right.
So I'm like, well, maybe me leaving him when he get with the next woman, that'll help him treat that woman better, you know, because he lost me. And I was like, it's none of my business whether he do well with that person, whether he do right by that person. I just know what he did for me. And that's what people got to focus on. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I go on. He ended up getting this woman. They got a little younger than me, because narcs tend to do that too, because you got the more naive, right? But he treated her worse than he treated me. And the only reason I knew about the stuff that was going on because we had a daughter together.
Mm-hmm.
So what they gotta understand, unless they got some insights about what's going on in that house,
Mm-hmm.
it may look like everything is going on nice. You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't.
But it's not.
It is not.
I wish I. That's like with me. When we got married, I'm sure people was like, "Oh my gosh, look! Oh, look at Charles. Look, you know, oh, they buying a house. They doing this.
Mm-hmm.
They got this car. They got that car. They having
Oh my
kids.
goodness,
You
man.
know, oh my gosh, they look so good together. They so, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
they they can't, like, to sit around. Don't waste your life waiting to see karma for that person. Just go on with your life.
And
Just
you
go
don't
on with
really
your
want
life.
to even see it. Once you see it, you ain't even going. You're not going to like it. When you get to a place of healing,
Yes.
guys, I'm gonna tell
You're
y'all
not.
something. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. When you really start to heal and you're really over that situation, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's an admission. You know, don't shoot the messenger. You're actually going to wish them well. You're going to actually want to
Yeah,
see them do well.
you do. Hmm.
You do. Guys, you're going to want to see that person, you know, whatever the situation is in relationships, you just like, it's not like you got a feeling towards it, but you don't want to see them doing bad. You like, I don't
Hmm.
want to see you doing bad. You know, I don't want to feel like, you know, after you dealt with me, then you just took this immense fall. No, no, I don't. I don't. I want to see you still do well because I want to see me do well.
Hmm.
Okay. Do
And you don't really want somebody that you was with. At least I don't. Somebody that I was with. Like, I'm embarrassed about some of the stuff that my daughter tells me that narc number one does.
what I'm saying.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh, he never did that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because it's some
And
stuff
that's
I
what I'm saying.
recall, you know.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, because it's like, the crazier lifestyle that they have, then it's still a reflection of you, like what you was dealing with that for.
Yeah.
When you see them doing this crazy, crazy mess, and they always into something that's crazy, trust and believe. The person that's telling you this information, like, yeah, man, I saw your ex. That nigga's at the corner at the light, bumming change, man, washing windows for change.
Mm,
And you sitting there like, what?
yeah.
Like, nah. Now, a part of you is like, wow, they going through it. But then another part of you is like, whoa, what was I with? What? It makes it worse.
Yeah.
It makes it worse because you already have all these thoughts about, well, what was real about the situation I was in? And then after that, you start seeing it, and they start acting even more weird than they did when you were with them. Now you got all these new unanswered questions like, whoa, hold it. Like, is this really happening? They really out here homeless, begging for change?
Yep.
You don't want to see them like that.
No.
I do not. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't wish any bad on those people, man. I don't. I don't. I done seen what God do to them. I've seen it.
Yeah.
And it's not, and see, guys, a lot of times we think it's just about finance, and it's not. A lot of y'all thinking that, oh, they got a new car, or they got this new house, and they got this all this money from somewhere. No, no, no. Because see, what you don't have control over is how God can come take your mind from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start noticing they act out of character.
Yeah.
They're taking on a new character, a new personality. That's how God take your mind from you. Guys, when your mind is being taken from you, that means your life is total chaos. Everything around you is all about frustration and disorder, dysfunction.
Yeah.
And if you've never lived like that, which if you dealt with the narc, you have lived like that,
Mhm.
you don't want to see anybody. You don't want to watch even your ex. I know they did you dirty, but you don't want to see them go through that. You don't want to see them go the mind. And see, guys, this is where it comes from. All the mind games they ran on you, they gotta pay that. They gotta pay the bill for that.
Yeah.
See, it's a bill that come with running games on people's mind, making you think you crazy. Yeah, it's a bill that come with that, and they gotta pay it. Y'all think that they just gonna walk around here and oh man, I dogged you. Oh man, I dogged you. Dogged my whole family, destroyed the family. And you just gonna go out here with a sharp, intuitive mind. No, you're not. You will see that person years from now. They'll be on drugs, they'll be an alcoholic, they will have some type of vice. When you see them really get up in the later years, you're gonna see them with some type of vice.
Narc number one, he's got a bad alcohol problem.
Right, because even though they're used to that toxic situation, they're used to toxic living, but they're used to being the perpetrator of that toxicity. They've never been the victim. They've never been the victim. So now they gotta wear those other shoes. They gotta wear those shoes where their mind, the same mind games and tricks they were running on you. Now they gotta deal with it. They gotta deal with losing their mind.
They have been the victim. When they was a kid, they was the victim. They was the victim of abuse from their parents or whatever, and they probably just vowed to never be a victim again and be the victimizer. And that's the choice that they made. They chose to victimize people because they saw their parents get off on their pain. So they got addicted to that and want to get off on other people's pain. That was a choice that they made. And I agree with David Alexander. I don't care one way or the other. I don't want to see them do good. I don't want to see them do bad. I know the narc's karma. I don't give it two thoughts. I don't care. I see what's going on. I even saw them. They still stalking. I saw them this morning drive past. That's they're yes. He was leaning back in the seat and she was driving. I mean,
what they want to see though. What they want to see. He see y'all see what I'm saying? You have turned into his obsession at this point. Like they can't even sleep. Every day is what was she doing? What and then to have a henchman right there with them, like, hey, yeah.
But they're not at peace, so they trying to take her peace because they're not at peace. That's what that's about.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. I got 2 cameras and they don't care. They don't, and that's their karma, and once they go about their way, I don't think about what's happening to them. I don't care what's happening to them. I actually hope that whatever is going on with them, they work it out and leave me the hell alone. I just want them to leave me alone. I wish them longevity, but we know with these disorders, that's not going to happen.
Melanated Goddess said they want to see her victory, something they don't have.
Yeah.
They got to sit back on the sideline and watch the show. Guys, y'all seeing this right now in real time. Some of us are in different places in our relationships. Some of us are at the very beginning of this process. Listen, all of us have gone through it. You end up at the same place, but you end up at the right place because you did the work to get to the right place.
That's true.
You didn't just stay there and say, hey, I'm going to just fall apart. Woo! HR, thanks for coming through as you always do, dropping that incredible knowledge. I'm going to give my man Dave a couple more people in here.
All right. Y'all have a blessed night.
You too. Let me say this before others come in. I want you guys to know that the courts are now, aware of this whole situation, because that lady I met today, she was meeting with an advocate and everything. And this was the conversation amongst everybody. So it is in the court systems. They know about this, guys. If you ever going through this, don't go alone. Get an advocate. That advocate is going to help this judge realize what you've been through without calling it narcissism. So guys, the help is out there. It's in the system. I want you guys to know this.
Yeah, that's serious, man. That is very serious. Oh man. Well, hey, what's up, Gabe? How you feel, champ?
Hey, Ario. Hey, China.
Hey.
Hey, I'm doing okay, Ario. How about you, man? You doing good?
And life is good, man. Life is great. Everything.
Indeed, man. Indeed. Hey, you guys touched on a lot of important subjects, man, because I went from one to another just like everybody else, man. I'm only human. Man. But when my marriage ended, I was so devastated, torn up.
Mm-hmm.
I fell into the arms of another woman, man. And I spoke briefly about her the other night, the one that sugared my gas tank and slashed my tires. Well, there was a couple of phone incidents for that matter, with the same reprobate. Yeah, I didn't know she was a reprobate at the time, but I found out the hard way, man. Like Sean, like everybody else, like JB and bunch of others.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Hey, we were rolling down the highway, man, and this is just the first one. I'll share the second one momentarily. Rolling down the highway, her phone rings. I look over at her, answer it. Who's calling? Oh, it's just my mom. That was her speaking to me. Told her, answer it. You ain't got nothing to hide. Tell her where you're at. Tell her who you're with. She wouldn't answer the phone. And that was kind of my first little clue as to what I was dealing with then.
But you know what? For you to say that to her, you already had a suspicion. You was already feeling that whole situation.
I was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I ignored it, man. I ignored that inner voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Just being human. Way too human, man. It's
Yeah. You know, my first one was a narc too. And I don't talk about him because, I mean, he don't bother me. But when he found out that this marriage fell apart, yeah, he tried. 12 years later, they do come back. Yes. Oh, he tried. But he know from that conversation, I wasn't going. But this one, he beat the living out of me. A lot. Yes. I went through hell with that one. And
you know what? When I hear talk about that, man, I just it makes me cringe because I saw what happens. I saw that. I remember growing up, and I've talked about this before. Just growing up, I remember our next door neighbor. We lived in an apartment, and I wasn't maybe about 5 or 6 years old, but I remember the way this dude used to viciously beat his. He would, soon as he came through the door, it just sounded like it was a wrecking ball in the apartment next door. And you just hear her start screaming, and then, we would call the police, and everybody in the building would call the police, but he was a cop. And this is back in the 70s. So they kind of let him do what he wanted to do. And he beat the woman until her whole face caved in. Literally beat her face in. So, I've always just been sensitive about even just being around something like that. Like, hold it, man. That ain't a fair fight,
No, that ain't a
my
fair fight, man.
My first one, I'm every bit of 5'4". My first one was 6'7", almost 300 pounds. So you can about imagine that big man beating the hell out of me. I mean, I was with him for off and on for about 17 years. I was married to him for about 15. Yeah. So yeah.
How do you hit an angel? How?
I don't know. Yeah. But let me get this off too before I forget. I would be remiss to not say this. Today is my sister who was murdered birthday. And also it's been 15 years to the day that my cousin committed suicide. So yeah.
On the same day?
Yeah. Not the day that she died, but this is her birthday. And so 15 years. My sister got murdered last August. So in Chicago, yeah. And my cousin, he committed suicide 15 years ago on her birthday. So
that's a lot. That's a lot of trauma, man. That's a lot of trauma.
It is.
Handle that though. How do you handle that?
My deepest condolences, China.
Thank you.
Yes. We all extend our condolences, China. But really, how do you handle that? How do you handle all of that trauma?
The man upstairs, I can't take credit because I can't even tell you anything that I'm doing to even be able to handle it. So I just give it all to him. He's the reason because I can't explain it.
Yeah, and the reason I asked that question was because we have so many people, because of course this devil got an excuse for everything, right?
Yeah.
And they feel like because they've gone through some trauma that we should feel sorry for the way they treat us and the things they do to us because they went through some trauma. But as you saying, you like, whoa, let me get me together before I even decide to go out here and try anything like that. See, a devil can't do that. They just can't do that. They literally have to be with somebody at all times. No, I can't do that. No, 2 weeks, ain't no way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shrivel up and die if I did 2 weeks. Yeah, and they gotta have somebody to abuse. They gonna find somebody somewhere. Got to, man. I'm just glad you brought
Hey,
it out.
man,
What you saying, David?
I'm sorry, Mario. Please forgive me for that, man. Hey, I had this woman. This was years ago, man. Back in 2019, I guess it was.
Mm-hmm.
I know she was engaged because she had been making eyes at me and all kinds of things, man, invading my personal space and, just doing the brushes, man, brushing by me when my back is turned.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
at any rate, man, her ring came off, and within a month, Mario, she was hitting on me, and I was like, no. It was that simple, man. No. Because, hey, man, even if I was to pleasure my worldly desires, I would be hurting her fiance. Are you with me, man? And I don't ever want to cause any harm.
I'm
Does
with
that
you.
make sense?
Yeah.
Does
Yes.
that make sense?
To have respect for the institution of marriage. Listen, I feel sorry for people that jump in there and somebody was married and and you feeling some type of way because they was separated. Separated is married.
Mm-mm.
For everybody in here that don't know, married is married.
Yeah.
And before you divorced, you're married. Okay? So leave that alone. Leave
Mm-hmm.
that alone. It ain't for let them people get their life cleared up and then go see what that's about.
Yeah.
But give that time. Give that
Uh,
It's
she
people
went.
just chasing people around and that person is married and then they wonder why they going through all that hell they going through. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. She ended up finding somebody else a couple months later, but
Hey man, let that other person get that. You don't want that karma from that.
Yeah.
You don't
no,
want,
sir.
listen. You don't want your name being called in the room when karma walk in the room and say, "Okay, who was in here with so and so's wife?" Okay, got you. Come on. I got something for you. Yeah,
Yeah. No, sir. No, sir. No, thank you, man.
call. You don't want that call. Yeah, I know it
No.
hurts especially when you married and somebody just out here stunting with your spouse. Like I took this from you, man. The whooping they gonna get. Whew,
Yeah.
it ain't just for one day. You
No.
lost your mind if you think that whooping is just one day. See, and that's why I say, people, man, I just the first year that I start talking like this. Pray for your enemies. Pray for your enemies because y'all don't even know what's going to happen to that person. You don't even have a clue how hot that fire that they gonna be in is going to be.
Yep.
You just kind of looking at it like, yeah, they gonna get their karma. Yeah, they gonna get more than their karma. You sitting here and you think it's funny? You helping destroy that. Allowing yourself to be an instrument in the destruction of a family. Okay, Well, if you think that something good comes with that, then you will get a wonderful opportunity to see everything that happens. And yeah, guys, these people get karma. The karma, when it comes, it's best that you just don't see it. It's
Yeah.
best you don't see it, because if you see it, you're gonna feel sorry for them. You're gonna be like, wow, I gotta let me reach out and try to help them out. Yeah, that's when you start seeing them, like, man, I'm in the hospital, I got that C word, and I got, and then they found all this other stuff, and then you start seeing that they losing their mind. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
David, it's hard in the beginning to pray for them. I've been there. And when I seen these two miserable people standing there trying to make me miserable, I prayed for them because they need help.
They
Yeah.
do.
They
These
do.
people need help.
They do.
They do.
Man.
Hey, and I would like to pass along my little prayer. Next, the triple P: peace, prosperity, and protection. And we all need to pray for that.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
The triple P: peace, prosperity, and protection, man.
Amen. Hey, well, thanks for coming through again, bro. I appreciate you coming through to share with us, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks for having me, Mario.
Absolutely.
Bye.
I'll see you guys Friday.
All right.
You know it.
Bye. Bye, done deal.
All right.
Yes, David Alexander the Narc. Yes, I prayed for him and his new person. Yes.
We got Lady Virgo in the house.
Hey.
How you doing, Lady Virgo?
Hey, I can't even see you guys, but I'll just pretend like I can see you. I don't know why. You and Hario and China both have been just spinning the whole time I've been sitting in the backstage there. I don't know what's happening.
Well,
I just wanted to touch base. I won't keep this beautiful support group too long. I just wanted to say my condolences to you, China,
Thank you.
for your sister. And did you say your nephew?
My cousin.
I lost my son at 20 years old to suicide as well.
Sorry to hear that.
And I have not shared that on this gather before, and that's actually where. Let me go back real quick. 2014, my son came home from boot camp. I found him. He transitioned himself via suicide. I was currently married to the husband that I've now realized is a covert narcissist. And
wow. Sorry.
I always knew my husband had issues, but I just blamed it on alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
And 14 months after my son passed away was the first time that I got out of the house to try to go and find some joy. And I went to a bonfire, and my husband cheated on me the night that he took me, 14 months after my son died. These covert narcissists, it's hard to detect those because, like I said, I blamed it on alcoholism. Mm-hmm. The reason I stayed was because he got sober. He went to rehab and got sober. So I thought I never condoned the cheating. But I thought changed behavior, we all make mistakes, whatever. Fast forward 9 years when I got discarded in May, and he was playing the same game. They do not change. They become worse. And my part in it is, as a child, feeling emotionally abandoned, not physically and not intentionally, but emotional abandonment. And I was a people pleaser. So I could always see my husband's inner child in the wounds, but where it went wrong was me believing and him speaking without following actions that he wanted to get better. Mm-hmm. That kept me hooked in this for 12 years.
And everything.
Pardon me?
You guys went to counseling?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we went to marriage counseling even. Oh, yeah. I was already going by myself for the loss of my son.
Yeah.
But this is how disgusting they are. He laid in the bed as I wept and couldn't sleep for losing my beautiful empath son, and yet turned around and slept with somebody right while I was at the same bonfire with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
While I was there.
There you go. While you were there?
I used to drink alcohol, and we were both drinking that night. I went in and went to sleep, probably passed out by the wood stove, and he screwed the girl by the campfire. Excuse my language. Yes. And that was 14 months after I lost my 20-year-old son. And I've had now 5 months to be alone and reflect and pray and grieve and all of the process that I'm going through, because this divorce is a nightmare. Yeah. And I've been reflecting on where was my part in that. And I honestly had to be very real with myself and go, I should have never stayed after that, because that's such a low blow.
Mm-hmm.
However, in my own personal defense for myself, I had to go, you were already struggling with post-traumatic stress, because I found my child.
Mm-hmm.
He changed, the narc husband changed his behavior. Again, I didn't know he was a narcissist until the brutal discard. And then when I started coming out of all the abusive fog that they put you in and that you go into in their fantasy, in the role that you play in their nightmare movie,
mm-hmm.
the dots started connecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where the complex trauma comes in, is because you start having these realizations of your history with these narcissists.
There you go. That's the
so thing. I'm just asking for the collective gather here, because this is such a wonderful support group for me, to put the prayers out there, because the judge has now ordered our first court date coming up next Wednesday. And although the husband is the one that filed and slithered off to his co-worker's house and's been living there, as you just were talking about, Hario, separated, is not divorced, but yet they still shack up with these people. Just pray for me, because I'm 5 months into this, facing him in court. He's done none of the discovery, none of it, zero. He's hiding assets. He's charging on our joint account for Home Depot. He's purchasing tools and whatnot for the house that he's living in with his mistress, with his next supply. And it's just a nightmare mess. So yeah. I believe in the power of prayer. So I just wanted to say that. And then I will say one thing before I mute my mic and let you guys talk, is this goes for either women or men, but God does not ever send you somebody else's husband or wife, period.
Say that again for the people in the back, please.
God does not send somebody else's husband or wife to you, period.
Hey, they love to live that nightmare. They think it's cute. And see, they think it's funny.
They do.
They laughing at you. I got you. I took them from you.
They do.
Better than you.
I seen the smirk on her face and on my husband's face. They do think it's funny.
Oh, man. Yeah. But see, this is the thing. So, they've already been dealing with some experiences, right? It's already there. It ain't this warm, fuzzy place that you think that it may be. It's not like that at all. And as they go through the process, see, they expect it. They already expect a hard road. They expect it because they both know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They do.
He knows he's married to you and he lived with a woman.
Yes.
So they don't even have the decency to say, hold up, at least let me pretend, let me fake it. So it don't look like I just left my wife, I left my family for this chick I work with. Mm-hmm. At least let me try to act like it ain't like that. But that ain't what he doing.
No, and I know you guys get it, but people that I have like in the flesh for support, I'm like, this is not just the typical affair. He left. This was not This was not my husband of 12 years coming home and saying, you know, we're not on the same page, or we've grown apart. None of that. It was intentionally brutal. And I know this is going to resonate with China. He slept with me 2 days before he left. He was leaving love notes right up to the week that he discarded me brutally.
Mm-hmm.
It was a psychological, the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing.
That was more so, I need you to sit right here till I get back playing over here. That's why, because they know when you have sex, it's emotional. And so
and it secures your frame of mind. If as long as we are intimate, you think we still in love with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I screwed up his plan for the backpedaling or playing parallel lives, because what happened when he discarded me was he was going to his grandparents for alone time, and my intuition was like BS. So I found a way to go through our phone records, and I found the number to his coworker, and I drove up there on Monday morning, less than 24 hours after he discarded me, and I was hoping they were both there so I could face them. I prayed to the Holy Spirit before I left. I held my composure. I was so proud of myself, even though my heart was beating out of my chest. Mm-hmm. And I was able to face her. And all I said was, what are you doing with my husband on the phone at 10:30 at night? Is it work related? And of course the last thing I said to her was, you don't care that he's married? And she said, no, I don't.
That's because she can't get her own man. If she was able to get her own, she wouldn't be chasing somebody else's. And one thing we don't understand is these people if he was able to pull her, can you imagine how many men she possibly slept with at work? They'd sleep with these people and then think they got something, and everybody at work laughing at them because they know about this person.
Yes, China. I have learned so much about that. And of course, I went and got checked for everything immediately, because I laid in the bathtub crying my eyes out when I had the realization. And guess what? Just like many of you guys have talked about, Hario's talked about it, China, you've talked about it. He did it the night before Mother's Day. Do you know what Mother's Day is for a mother who's got a child that's dead?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then her action. Her action was, she's looking at you like, yeah, I must not be, the office thing if I could get a guy from a woman like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she feeling like she's Superwoman now.
And you know what? She can feel that way. I went to the back to talk to the owner, who was not impressed with any of this, that did not know what was happening. And by that time, this chick texted my husband, and he was calling my phone. What are you doing at my work? I didn't answer it. So I screwed up his plan with the discard, is what I was going back to, where China was talking about that, where they want to sleep with you and go. Yeah. But I put a monkey wrench in his plan, because the fun of sneaking around ended the day I confronted him.
Yep, that's the same with me.
Also, I'm glad that you did confront them. Because
I am too, Hario.
We don't confront it. We'll just sit back and just like watch it play itself all the way out. It's a good thing. Confront that situation, because when they got to come begging back, they're going to swear. It wasn't nothing like that.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't. You got the whole thing wrong. It wasn't. Right. It wasn't even nothing like that.
Well, he already played me once, and probably is why he really did the monkey wrench on me. 9 years into the grieving process of losing my beautiful son, and he got away with it kind of in the first place with the girl that was at the bonfire, because I was, first of all, in the post-traumatic stress deep. Secondly, he pretended to change his behavior, right? He quit drinking alcohol for 3 years. I didn't realize he was a narcissist until how he threw me away, me and my adult daughter away, like we've never existed after 12 years. That to me was like mind bending. And that's how these people work. I don't even know if we can call them people. I don't know what they are.
Hey, I don't call them people, I call them the devil.
I seen that entity, Hario. My husband stood in the doorway the night he came home at 9 p.m. apparently at work. Yeah, right. 5 miles out from my home is where he's shacked up at. Anyway, I seen the dark eyes. I heard his voice changed, and I tell you what, that right there has kept me in the direction of I don't care how much I have to grieve. I don't know what process I have to go through, but you can never be alone with that entity ever again.
And you know what? The reason, guys, the reason that I call them devils is because who besides the devil takes pleasure in the destruction of family?
That right there.
Yeah, you gotta start seeing this for exactly what it is.
That right there.
A family. Okay? You guys, when y'all married, that's family. And you got somebody, and see, we done got so loose. This devil got this world everything's so loose. Well, we separated. This language. Again, I always reference that. This language.
Hario.
Duality. Yeah.
Can you block this butterfly effect person?
What is that?
She's in here bashing people and calling.
Oh, butterfly effect.
Yeah, I've been noticed that profile a while ago. They come friendly, then they just.
And they start.
Yeah, I've been noticed that profile.
They narking. They won't put up.
See you, bye. Right on. We don't put up with that anymore. And that's one thing that we can learn as we're healing is healthy boundaries, because
that's it.
My husband of 12 years.
Weeks ago.
What's that?
I noticed that profile weeks ago. I watch everything.
They be in there doing the most, got 20 different profiles saying the same thing. And
yeah.
Right.
Oh my goodness, man.
I just want to end it here before I get off camera and just say again, just everybody be with me in your prayers and your thoughts. I'm facing him November 1st. He's done none of the paperwork, even though he filed, and my attorney's already told me that I don't have to speak at all. She can speak for me.
Yeah.
But energetically, I just got to find my center and my calm and my peace. And so
you getting there. I mean, the thing is our biggest fears in this, the biggest fear we have is starting over.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I got to start over. I got to rebuild. I got to do everything. And what you're not really realizing is you've been building this the whole time. You just didn't notice it.
I believe that's why I'm so tired, Hario, is because he sucked. I mean, I said it in the chat earlier. I am peace. Like you were talking about being boring. I call it stability. I am peace and I am stability. And he was like the little Tasmanian devil with the smirk on, spinning around in my freaking peace all the time.
All the time.
All the time. And so like we'd be going along smooth, that hot cold, right? Going along smooth. And it felt like a marriage, and it felt like a home, and it felt like our roots and our foundation was building strong, and then just wipe you out like a freaking tornado.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, finding alcohol hidden in the freezer and just madness. So thank you so much. And I'm not on social media, but I do believe I have China's email because I would like to get some coaching. I am going to counseling. However, I think that coaching would be very beneficial for me as well. So.
Coach. But he's the coach.
If I contact you, though, I can get Hario's information, correct?
He can give you his information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do coaching. I just talk to people, that's not my expertise.
Yeah, but your realness is coaching, and it's very refreshing to me. So that's okay, China.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. I'm going to go back to chat. Thanks, Hario. Thanks, China.
Bye. You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
And thanks, guys, for the condolences and well wishes and everything. I really appreciate you guys.
There you go. There you go. Man, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in a beautiful way. How about that? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful way. We're going to keep on doing what we're doing, man. Because it's just what we do.
Yeah.
Oh, man, just another week. We got 2 more weeks before we do the thing.
Yay.
Y'all talking to an author. Look, I ordered the book. I think they'll be here on Friday. I'm hoping. I think that's what the thing told me. I think that's what it is. Let me look on Amazon and see. They say you got to just check every day, and they'll let you know when. So I've been just back and forth.
I've been checking too, so
I've just been waiting. And I said, hey man, it'll come up. It'll come up. When it come up, when they do it, they gonna do it. It is what it is. That's how we gonna keep on doing it. Until then, there it is, y'all. We're gonna, thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with us another incredible night. As we do, we're gonna keep on doing it because Friday night we're gonna really get busy as we usually do anyway. Yes, we do, man. So yeah, guys. So for all my DC family, DC, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, Delaware, Atlanta, all my folks coming through. Look, it's gonna be it might turn into a party, man. I don't know what it's gonna be incredible though. It's gonna be incredible, guys. My first book, I ain't even no book reader, and I'm writing one. It's a short book too, and I did it especially for the people that don't read like me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even that long, but yeah, the session with Harry it's your turn to win. How about that?
yes.
Ain't it your turn? Ain't nothing like it being your turn to win.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing like winning, y'all. So yeah, man, we doing that on November the 3rd. Yesterday, I know I said I was gonna have the flyers. I'm gonna promise y'all now, it'll be there by Sunday night. It's gonna be on my page. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be beating y'all up with it when I put it out here. So yeah, it's coming.
I don't have social media, so how am I gonna see it?
You see YouTube, I'm putting it on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Yes, indeed. It's gonna be a picture of the book behind me soon, okay?
Oh, you're just doing it big.
You ain't see nothing but the book in a minute. Trust and believe it. Yeah, that's all you're gonna be able to see. We're like, we noticed it, bro. I got 3 copies. I'm gonna be like, hey, all right, get another one. Get another one. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, thank y'all. I appreciate everybody for coming through. We're gonna keep on doing what we're doing, just like we do it, because we winning.
Yes.
We winning. Y'all hear me? We winning.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We're gonna bid you a good night. Peace and soul train.
Okay.
That was my favorite show when I was a kid. Soul Train.